and I am here to deliver your race safety brief for this year's event. By now, you should have received your race manual. This is a comprehensive PDF covering everything you need to know for the event: registration, logistics, parking, equipment, race maps, routes, insurance, everything you need. So please do read it from front to back, maybe more than once. But should you have one or two questions unanswered, you can either email info@theroc.com or go to the frequently asked questions section of the website, and hopefully we will be able to clarify any final questions. Watch out for emails on the lead up to the event. Should we have any last minute changes, we will email. Likewise, on race day, there'll be a public announcement of anything you need to know last minute. The race briefing is the same for the relay team and for the individuals. Your 1500-meter lake swim. You must wear the issued swim cap by the ROC organization. This is to ensure that the safety kayakers out on the water can see you should you be asking for some assistance. When the race is started, you will enter the water via a slipway. So please take caution, as this slipway may be slippery. It may have rocks on it. So just watch your step, please. In addition, if you are a weaker swimmer or you are a little less confident in and around other people in the water, perhaps take a step back, wait a few moments for the guys to get in, get ahead of you, and then in your own time, start your own swim. If you find yourself in a little difficulty in the water, if you can move left or right off the main swim sort of channel, roll onto your back, raise your arm with a clenched fist, and one of the kayakers will make their way across to you to offer their assistance. By all means, grab hold of the boat, but just so long as you don't make forward progress. Regain your composure, take in the view, say thank you to your kayaker, and then when you're ready, continue around the remainder of your swim and then exit as per the race instructions. If during the swim you decide to retire, once you have left the swim course, please do go find a member of the race committee, the race staff team, and let them know that you have retired from the race. Our first transition, you've made your way out the water, carefully up the slipway, and we would ask you all to walk in transition, please. No running. You'll make your way to your bike. You will grab your bike gear. You will change, please, no nudity. And then when you're ready to go, rehang your transition bag or put your stuff in your box. And then once your helmet is on your head with your chin strap done, you can make your way with your bike to the bike course. Once you've crossed the mountain line, you can get on your bike for your first of two 46.5-kilometer bike legs. These are on open roads. They are all open roads. We have marshals on some junctions and some roundabouts, but not all. And so it's therefore your responsibility to ride within your skill levels, be cautious, be patient with the road users, and to navigate your way around the course. We have a black arrow with a green background direction markers. So if you do not see one of these markers, please do not turn left or right, just continue straight ahead. You are to be self-sufficient with food and nutrition for the bike. You are not allowed to be paced. You are not allowed any outside assistance. And we will have one or two technical motorbike officials on the route. Most importantly, we require you to carry a mobile phone on both the bike and the run section, and carry the telephone number of the race official HQ. This is to ensure that if you decide to retire from the race, you can call the race to make them aware of such an event. When you're approaching Stool End Farm at the end of your first bike section, it is a narrow lane. It is open to traffic and it has 2 cattle grids. Hopefully you'll be a little bit tired by this point, so please just slow down, catch your breath, and then approach these 2 cattle grids with caution to ensure we don't have any unnecessary accidents. Once you have crossed the dismount line, you'll be making your way to the bike racks and you will be guided by volunteers on the course. Rack your bike, then you can remove your helmet and make your way to the changing areas. Your mountain transition bag will be on a hook which has your race number. Grab your bag, change as required by yourselves. Please, no nudity. Grab your mountain bag, and then when ready to tackle the hill, place your bag back on the hook. So when you return from your 17.5-kilometer run, you'll be able to find your cycling equipment again. On the mountain, you are required to carry mandatory clothing and equipment. They are full body waterproofs, a hat or buff and gloves, a foil blanket, water and a carrier, food, nutrition, the issued map that we will give you, and a whistle. These have to be on you at all times. So you've grabbed your bag, you will be directed to the course. As said, it is a 17.5-kilometer round trip. You will be guided by the ROC arrows and green flags, and we have a 6-kilometer checkpoint. This 6-kilometer checkpoint is the cutoff should you not be at that point by 12. If you arrive at this point before 12, you're allowed to continue to the summit of Scarfell Pike. If not, you will be very politely asked to turn around to make your way back down the mountain. This is for your safety and the safety of the volunteers on the mountain. Smile, say thank you, give the guys a high five, and then turn around and make your way back down the hill. Those of you that are continuing from 7 kilometers onwards, it gets quite steep, but eventually you will get to the top of the mountain. There will be a large pile of rocks, which you will go to through the checkpoint, high five the guys at the top of the hill, and then you can make your way down the mountain. At both of these checkpoints, there will be some emergency water supplies only. Please don't rely on these, but should you be in a little bit of bother, of course, grab some water, and we have medical attention up there in addition. When descending the mountain, you have the right of way. We ask those coming up the hill to step aside off the track to allow you to come through. But whilst descending, please be aware that not everybody on the mountain is part of the event. So if they don't move, apologize for scrabbling around them, and then just continue. You will descend to complete your 17.5-kilometer run. You'll come back into transition, and it is the reverse process. You're going to leave your mountain kit, redon your cycling kit, return your bag to the peg or give it to a volunteer, so that will be returned to the race start and finish point. There'll be water, fluids, fuel, bars and gels. Stock up, and then you make your way back down the same cycle route in the opposite direction, again following the arrows, being aware that it is open roads, that they are fast roads, and you will make your way back to the swim start finish transition area. At the 25-kilometer point, there will be a nutrition feed station, so if you need to, please pull in, grab some rations, and then you can continue for the remainder of your cycle. When approaching the final bike dismount line, it is on a descending road, so do please brake with plenty of time to dismount your bike safely, cross the dismount line, return your bike to the rack, where you will be able to grab your second pair of trainers to complete the final 1 5-kilometer run to the finish line. You'll come across the finish line to fanfare and cheers and congratulations from the volunteers, the team organising the event, and your friends and family. And we will congratulate you on a job well done. The only additional thing we would ask is that you look out for each other. If out on the bike or the mountain or the other bike or in transition, you see a fellow competitor in a bit of bother, please do stop, ask them if they need any help, and that will help us all to have a much smoother, safer, enjoyable day together. Once again, thank you for entering the race. Thank you from the ROC organising team, and we look forward to seeing you all on race day. Thank you.